Unity Esports 24, where sports thrive.
This is the Sportstry on the network service of NTA, Africa's largest television network. It's a conversation segment, and I have the singular pleasure to introduce to you an erudite coach, a scholar in the world of boxing that has done so much for himself, won so many medals for this country, and is still trying to put back to the society that actually made him. I'm talking of champions, multiple belts winner across different competition all over the world, international, national, and even at the grassroots level. I'm talking of that Bayelsa man, that Bayelsa boxer, Poku Oye. Coach Poku Oye, you are welcome to Sportstry.
Thank you.
Some of those your eye moments, especially when you're a boxer.
Well, I'm Oye Poku, Lagos State champion for 4 years. Then I represent Nigerian Air Force, Armed Forces, Nigerian Forces, so Armed Forces champion. Then represent Nigeria in Germany in the World Military Boxing Championship in Germany, Warendorf, 98. So I'm Oye Poku here with you. I lose to Simon Peter, the world champion, passed. That was my last fight I got in Nigeria in amateur boxing. So thank you.
Okay, so presently, what can you say about Nigerian boxing? Are we progressing?
Well, Nigerian boxing, right, we are talking about now, it's not progress, no progress on it, because we need a lot of managers and promoters to come on the limelight to rescue boxing out of what we are facing now. Because boxing is one of the greatest sports. Nigeria is supposed to make money from boxing. So we have a lot we are needing, we are lacking of.
Okay, so what do you think we should do as a country to produce more boxers?
Well, as a country, to produce more boxers, the government have to come in and more entrepreneurs, many money men in Nigeria. Nigeria has a lot of money men. I can come in and rescue boxing out of what we are seeing. The way they took football in Nigeria, highly. So boxing is one of the things that will give us more money. You can see a fight for a night alone. You had a lot of money. Footballers signed for a year contract. Both musicians make. But for a night, the boxers can make that money. And by bringing in more boxers into Nigeria, fights and other things, we are bringing more managers and militaries coming into Nigeria in our exchange rate and everything. You see the high rate of dollars and pounds. But where we can promote boxing and they come into boxing to rescue boxing now, we're going to get a lot of foreigners coming in for that business here in Nigeria. Because we have a lot of good boxers. Nigeria has a lot of good boxers all over the world, inviting boxers from Nigeria to come and box, to calm them, to train them, to manage them, all from Nigeria. So we have a lot. Okay,
Coach, I think what you're trying to say is actually in line with the present administration agenda, seeing sports as a business, not just mere recreation. All right, having said that, boxing made you, right?
Yes.
So what are you giving back to the society, especially boxing?
Boxing, what I got from boxing and all the experience I've got in boxing, the blessings and everything I've got from boxing, I decided to give back to the society. By doing that, I come to the National Institute of Sports right now. National Institute of Sports for more exposures, advanced and professional coach careers, so that I'm collaborating with other boxing companies, like Awila promotions and others, to give back to the society. By doing that, we are grooming other boxers, professional boxers, amateur boxers, so that they can go out there to sell. So we are trying to do that. I'm not doing it alone. Partnering with Awila promotion, with Racks in America. Racks.
So what have you done in the past, and what are you planning to do now, or probably in the future?
Right now, what I want to do, as I came back from America, I've said I'm coming back to give back to the society. Right from my grassroots, from my village, Nembe, from Nembe to Bayelsa, Yenagua town, I've produced champion, South gold medalist, 75 kg from my team. I'm Team Top Boxing Academy, 001. So I brought 75 kg from Team Top Boxing Academy, South gold medalist. I brought national silver medalist, David Mondiafri, from Nembe from Bayelsa State, been a national champion in Asaba last fortune. Oshoba was there. She's in London now, boxing, professional boxing. She has got 2 belts. Our last fight, her mature, was in Asaba. She was there where I got my silver from heavyweight class, from Bayelsa State, silver medalist. So I've got at least 2-3 medals in amateur boxing, and now I'm into promotion in professional boxing. I'm a manager, I'm a coach.
Okay, so let's talk about the national team. The Olympics is coming.
Yes.
Do we have any boxer going to Olympics?
Yes. Right now we have 3 or 4 boxers in Olympic camp in Ibadan. I think they'll be coming down to Lagos today or tomorrow. So they'll be jetting to Germany for the campaign. From Germany, they will fly to France for the Olympics. I think they are there, Adura, with Tony Egwashi, the national coach. And they invited River State coach, a female, and some other coaches. 5 coaches working up with the 4 or 5 boxers in camp. We have 3 or 4 for Olympics. So I wish them good luck to come back with medal. We have not got gold in Olympics before. Even silver. We have got silver from David in Zerite with Richard Egbenegu.
David in Zerite.
Yes, David in Zerite. Yeah, he based in America with Richard Egbenegu. 2 of them have brought silver in Olympics before for us in Nigeria. Since then, Nigeria have not come with any medal again.
Okay, from what from the feelers you are getting from the camp, do you see them as a medal prospect?
Yeah, well, I think we are hoping to get 1 or 2 medals there.
Okay, right from that time, the days of the Zerites and the likes, to now that we've not gotten a gold medal, what do you think is our challenge?
Yeah, thank you very much. That's what you are talking about. How to come and rescue boxing in Nigeria. Resolution we need. Revolution in boxing in Nigeria we need. Because that time you can see we have IBB belt, Ibrahim Babangida belt. Was on. So the boxers in camp, we have 4, 5, 6 boxers in one week. So we box the hell out of all ourselves. But these days, no money, no sponsor for them to come to camp together. You can see they are at Ibadan, hiding themselves in Ibadan training. Why we're supposed to be in the national gym here, we use our equipment, national stadium, games village, but all those things are no more available for us. Nobody's interested. The Sherman boxing, everybody is doing politics with boxing. You cannot see the Sherman boxing. We're in boxing venue any day, any time. We don't know ourselves. Boxers, coaches don't know them. The boxers don't know their chairman, their vice chairman, they don't know. So the boxing is just rusting off.
Is that right? I learned a team of Nigeria, a Nigerian boxer team. They will be leaving Lagos today.
Nigerian team?
For a fight abroad at the national stadium. They are moving today or this night.
For the Olympic
Not
campaign?
for Olympics.
Professional boxing.
Professional boxers.
Yeah, professional boxing. They requested for professional boxers in France and Russia, where they are preparing to leave. Okay, so that's one of the profession, but they are expecting the money they are spending is too much. Of which a boxer would travel without a coach because of expenses, flight ticket. So the boxer will go alone without a coach.
How would the boxer now succeed?
Check that. That is what we are talking about. But when Nigeria is inviting them from outside coming for boxing, we pay for their tickets. Nigeria has money, but why can't they put on money or other to collaborate or sponsor us to help us? Because you can see a boxer traveling to Russia without a coach, traveling to France now without a coach. Like now they are requesting for my boy. Says success. He fought last, he loses his title belt. With one way or the other, I may say he causes himself, but they are inviting him again to fight in France. Without me, the coach, going with him. They are telling me that the money is too expensive for ticket and things. So in this matter now, there are some Nigerians that have money that are supposed to come and support us. You see? But nothing like that, nothing going. Where am I going to get 1.something million to buy my ticket to and fro to go to France with a boxer? How much are they going to pay him?
So, but how do they do it in other countries, in other states, part of the world, that this thing seems easy for them?
Yeah, part of the world, they put their location, their location from the federal government. The government cut out allocation for all the sports associations. So they have full purse. But in this case, Nigeria now, you put the allocation into the Minister of Sports. So the Minister of Sports handle everything. But in other countries, all associations have their handling purse to work with. So with that, everything goes easy.
Smoothly.
The ones that went to Russia, they came back, they told us what is happening in Russia, the boxing, everything. Wow, good. But Nigeria, what is happening? We don't have our location shared to all various sports, so that the association will hold their money and understand and control their boxers, their sports, and everything going on like that. That's where we are lacking behind. So they go to see those things. Why did they learn those things? Why can't they emulate those things and do it back home? So it would be better, because we have a lot to offer, a lot.
Okay, you mentioned that you are partnering with some promoters. So what do you have in offering for Nigerian boxers, for boxing loving Nigerians?
Yes, thank you very much.
Any
for boxing,
events, anything?
loving Nigerians now, as we are saying now, those days IBB belts. But right now we're trying to organize, together with Awila promotion, we're going to organize a very good boxing outfit, of which are inviting Americans. Then Elizabeth Oshoba, a Nigerian girl that I've got WBC in London, she's fighting this month on the 26th. That's why they have postponed the fight to October. So it's going to be a big presidential belt fighting in Abuja. So with there, they're going to help other boxers and to give back to the society. So that's what we are trying to do. So all boxers will come out and fight and exhibit their experience and all what they have. I try to reach to the women, to give back to the society. So with that, we have to reach to women empowerment. So we have started going now in Abuja to the market, the places, to give out to women, inviting the girls, young girls, to come out, to watch their female boxer, the woman coming from London, to come and watch her too. All what men can do it do better.
Is it only female affairs, female boxers?
Not only female affairs, because it's all what we do that we have to carry along women empowerment. So there are a lot of boxers coming. Marvin Aglason will be coming. We have a lot of boxers, Lawal and Show. Many boxers we are fighting on that card, other Awila promotion in Abuja, presidential belt. A lot of boxers, majority of them boxing, best boxers.
Right. This kind of fights, this kind of event, how is it going to help our boxing to grow?
Well, this fight is going to help our boxing to grow, because we are going to bring a lot of belts, WBC belts from America, from London, from all over, because a lot of fights have not taken place here before. We're going to get our own West African belt, national belt. But this fight is going to be one of the fights that has not happened for past good 20 years. So it's going to be a good one for the boxers to empower them. Because the government now going to do something good with Awila. If able to do this promotion right in Abuja good now, I think from there it will now boom. Boxing will go more higher. They are going to recognize boxing, because the whole world is going to watch it. Because you're going to bring boxers from all over the world, from one city to the other city. You're going to bring boxers into Nigeria, as I was saying. And with that one now, income will come into Nigeria. Exchange rate and everything, Nigeria is going to have a lot of, places and marketing and many things.
Personally, from the grassroots in Lagos, we have a lot of boxers at the stadium. What can we do to them? How can we manage them? How can we help them to grow?
Wow. A lot of boxers in stadium
in
Lagos, a lot. Sleeping on that bridge, sleeping in the premises of the stadium, no accommodation. You see, sometimes I see them, I feel like crying, because I don't have the power alone to do what I'm supposed to do for them. I try my best to help those I can help around the stadium when I see them, transport, feeding, and all those things. You see, both kids, both some coaches, hand pad given to them to help these other boxers. You see, like me, because of that, I don't take money from any boxer I train in stadium. I go freely, just donate out, give back to the society, train them.
Okay.
But other coaches, you cannot expect them not to take money, because they have transport to pay back home. That's so you train them, take 1,500, small money. You see, so I used to.
That's how they survive.
That's how they survive. Without that, the coaches can't survive.
Okay, I want to know, do boxing. Is it a game that can also be introduced to school children, maybe at the primary school level, secondary school level?
Yes, boxing can be introduced to the schools. Like me now finishing from here, going back to my locality, Nembe, Bayelsa. I'm going around all the schools, because already I put it on the signboard. Boxing Revolution in Bayelsa State. So my going back now from my course, graduating, I'm going back to Nembe local government, to all the local government. I'm going to reach all of them. I'm going to see the chairman, Nembe local government, and connect with other 8 local government chairmen that I've now inaugurated. So I will have to sensitize boxing in Bayelsa State first. But why am I saying Bayelsa? Because we are number 1 in sports, number 2 in sports. Then special games, we are #1 in Nigeria. And our governor is trying hard. Our commissioner for sport, Daniel Legali, Olympic gold medalist. So with that, we have to emulate him. And he said we have to go out and bring all the best boxers, best sportsmen to Bayelsa. So that is what we are doing. So we are going around. So I'm going to make sure I go around all the schools, because it's good for the student. Because all the students, many we are confused, we are choosing. Not all students that are going to make it as a doctor, lawyer, or this. So that will be drop out, will be champion in boxing. So will be champion in basketball. So will be champion in football. Those ones that refuse to go to school. Because sports with education, then you see the climax. That's why you see a lot of us who are champions and make money. Most of them are not educated. Most for the reason now we're trying to make our education to make up and to back up this and to package. Otherwise, not all sportsmen and women will go to school. Majority of them are not educated. So in school, the sports is very, very important. Boxing is important because we have a lot talents in primary schools, secondary schools, but university. Thank God they have included boxing in university games. If boxing is not important in the primary schools or secondary schools, they will not implement it in the university games. In Nuga games now there is boxing. So all schools now are advising them now to start boxing. Your schoolmasters, coaches, everybody, to all schools. Let's get to the masters, the schools, moderators, to start boxing in all schools. That's what I'm coming out with, to give back to the society.
Okay, you said boxing revolution in Bayelsa.
Yes.
What about boxing revolution in Nigeria? What do you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I want to do. After this president belt coming up in Abuja, that's where we're going back to give back to the society. We are going to the market, going to the schools, accepting that boxing revolution from Bayelsa now relating to Nigeria. That's what I'm doing. And thank God that is why I'm here with you people, to tell Nigerians the best and the good news coming about boxing. We are going to carry all boxers along. Together they can come to your station, ask, and come out. You direct them to where they will go and where they're supposed to be.
Coach Pokuoye,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're doing
for
good
coming
work
on Sports Street.
Thank you very much.
That's Coach Pokuoye for you. He's trying to give back to society, and he wants our Nigerians to also emulate all the principles of boxing. And he wants both school managers, parents, and even the boxers to see education as a critical component of their success in boxing. Sports will return after this time out. Please stay tuned.